And welcome to Andertons TV. It's all about the bass, and my name's Ollie.
I'm Susie.
Yeah!
Someone can say their name. Already more qualified.
We're back!
We are so back. And Sire are back with new products for the masses. This is the P6 and the V6. New in the line. We've got some 4-string basses. They're also available as 5-string basses that come in price-wise below the very popular P and V7 ranges, with some preamps and some features, and we're going to have a look at them today. I think first and foremost, stunning looking basses.
I know. I love the colour as well, but the wood grain,
yeah,
really, really nice.
Yeah, so it's textured, it's kind of like sandblasted. I'm not sure how much of the light and camera this will get, but I'm sure there's some shocking images there. You can see the texture on this very, very saucy candy red. Some very saucy angles on this candy red where you can see the wood grain go through. So this is achieved by sandblasting. They take particles and blow it at the wood, and it eats away at the softer parts of the wood. Yeah, it creates this really, really nice au naturel effect.
I love it. It feels really nice. The problem I have is if I had one of these, I would just be there all the time going, whoa.
You'd end up with a dirty bass, especially in white. Yes. Yeah, they're not machine washable, these either, so I wouldn't. I couldn't recommend that. But yes, they're available in. There's candy red, there's white, there's natural, there's a blue as well that's really vibrant. Go onto the Andertons website, all the links are below, as with of course the latest prices. Currently these sit for the 4 strings around sort of £50–60 cheaper than the equivalent V7 or P7. It's a little bit different on the 5 strings, it's a little bit less, but so they are more affordable versions. And what are you still getting for your money is the big thing. So we've now got a satin finish. They're a little bit less fancy, a bit less bling. Slightly smaller, more vintagey tuners, which they're still cool. Still got the sort of the open gearing on them, so you can see how they work. They're still, I mean, they've felt absolutely fine while tuning up.
I actually think I prefer them.
There we go. It's each to their own, of course. Still the stainless steel frets, still with Sire's sort of zero edgeless rolling on the fretboard as well as the fret ends. So it's very smooth, very comfortable.
I can never get over that on Sire's in particular.
Yeah.
Like some of the best rolled edges on fretboards I've ever felt.
It's kind of the thing, isn't it? Because I remember when I was first getting into guitars, the whole thing of the rolled fretboard was like, oh, that only comes on the American guitars, over £1,000 back then, 10 years ago now. And Sire have kind of gone, why? Why is that an expensive feature? These are why not make the everyman bass comfortable? And they absolutely have. The big thing is woods. Now obviously we've already spoken about the lovely sandblasting finish on this, but these are actually 2 woods. They have an ash top and a light mahogany back. The big sell point with these is that they are very much designed to be the lighter cousins of the V7s and the P7s. And I mean, you noted that one especially.
This one is particularly light. Like having played both of them, this one's definitely...
Yeah.
That one's not terrible.
No, it's still it's a light bass, but that one is for a jazz as well.
Yeah.
Jazz bass are big, lumpy things, and that can be one of the things with the Sire V7, the P7 as well, but the jazz bass being the bigger body, there's quite a lot of gloss. A lot of work goes into the fretwork, the bigger tuners. That's probably why they've made the decision for the slightly lighter tuners. And by the time you've got the preamp and everything in there, they can be quite lumpy.
Yeah, I was going to say, this is fairly well balanced considering this body is like particularly light. There is a slight bit of neck dive, but I reckon when you stood up, I don't think that would be an issue.
No.
And it's not terrible even when you're sat down. I mean, my hand resting is enough.
Yeah.
But it's like this tiniest thing I've noticed. But even so, they've done a really good job at getting it as balanced as possible, especially for jazz, because
yeah, absolutely.
they're a melted shape.
Well, that's it. Melted shape. Yeah. That's the technical term. We also have a slight difference on the preamp. So we have the same pickups that you would find on the Sire P7 and V7, and actually the 5s, the passive versions. Really great pickups. The kind of the Sire vintage ones. Obviously, I've got a P and a J one here for the P model, but the preamp now has, you will notice, got 4 knobs, or 4 sort of stacks as opposed to 5. So we don't have the parametric mid. So we still have a 3-band EQ. We just have bass, treble, and mid. Let's take a listen to those.
Yeah, I'll middle everything. I'll do a bit active first.
Yeah.
And then we'll check out the passive
Nice.
thing.
And amp today through CC is the Ashdown Studio 15.
Very nice. That's nice. It's like that punch to it.
Yeah, still got that ring, that vintage clarity, but yeah, there's a heft.
So, out of curiosity, passive on?
Oh, so we're now passive. So we do have a passive switch. It's now a push-pull on the bass knob. So the other ones had switches. This was just a push-pull.
I'm quite impressed at, like, even though obviously, understandably, the passive is quieter, the dynamics are still fairly even.
There. Right, yeah.
Which is nice.
I know what you mean. It can sometimes compress in the bass.
Yeah.
I think that's they always use 18 volt power. Preamps is the word I'm looking for. So with 18 volt, you've got a bit more headroom, and that's really showing there.
Yeah.
That the dynamic range, I know what you mean. Some of them can be quite squashy straight away.
That's quite impressive, really.
You know where the bass is at on a Sire preamp, yeah.
Definitely.
Fantastic. And how's the mid control now with the, as we have no para?
This one?
Let's hear it.
The bottom one, I believe.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, there's that scoop.
See, I'm going to steal Lee's trick here, but I've never seen it before in my life. But he did this thing, if I can reach, where he tested the mids, and I really liked it, so I'm stealing it.
Well, that's with the parametric sweep, and we don't have that on this particular model.
Oh, I liked that.
Maybe that value's worth it to you on the V7 for that swept parametric, because it is good. But there might be situations where I'm not going to need that. This is mostly going to be a studio bass. I can do as much parametric as I want, or the pure lightness of this.
I was going to say, in fairness, parametric isn't something that I generally use, so I can't really complain, but it was a cool trick.
You might have heard it here first. Still sounds fantastic. That sort of open bottom end we're getting, it's less focused without the gloss, I feel. It's a bit more natural sounding, and yeah, it's a great J.
It is. I'm curious about the pickup select as well. So. This is back pickup. I've just middled, but even that's nice.
Yeah.
Lovely sounding bass. Feels nice to play as well, which is important.
Yes, we have that satin finish on the body has been extended to the neck, so we've got a nice and sort of slinky feeling neck. Nice thin C shape as well as with that rolling as well that we mentioned.
The neck on this one's lovely. They've really nailed the jazz thing. I was going to say as well, this is quite comfy to play even for me, who I know I've said it on the channel. I don't get on particularly well with jazz basses in general, just a personal thing, but I'm quite impressed because I've not really been thinking, oh God, it's got that uncomfortable jazz thing. So if you are someone like me who doesn't get on overly well with jazzes, but you kind of want one sound-wise for your repertoire, might be worth looking into.
What an Andertons top tip that is. Yeah, because it's an absolute classic, and this is doing the jazz bass thing 100% with a bit of versatility from the preamp. But yeah, they are big lumpy things, jazz basses.
Yeah, it's more the offset thing for me. I think it's because my back is wonky, but even so.
Yeah. And P basses aren't exactly the lumpiest thing in the world, but the least lumpy thing in the world, but that front pickup. That's with no added EQ, it's just frumpy.
I was going to say, it's got that lovely, like, low, chuggy sound.
Yeah, absolutely. Different amp, I'm going through the Mark bass here. It's quite smooth usually, but that's a real heft that the Sire has on that P pickup there. I've always been a big fan of this. With the versatility of the J, yeah, they're fantastic options.
They really are. I'm really impressed with this.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, if you need the, after an active bass or need something lighter, these can be an absolutely fantastic option. Or maybe you just don't like how the more traditional ones look and want to show off the wood a bit more. It's something different from Sire and I like it. I'm here for it.
Me too.
Thank you so much for watching. Do check out the links below on these, the new line, and hey, there's also the the P7s and the V7s are still there. They're back in stock with some new colours, and maybe that's the right one for you. Whichever one you go for, you can find it with us at Andertons Music. We're here for you. Do like and subscribe. All the links are below, and thank you so much for watching.
Thank you.